call me Fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the seats. Quedo, no way home. Better life on the day.
Because of that severe plane path, that's why we saw a few people going down early. This one might be a little different.
As our players get better over time, our production is also getting better over time as well. And right now, looking at Entis, they're going to be heading towards Yasnaya, so they've completely dipped out from Pochinki for sure. Let's see if E36 wants to head towards Rozhok. They might just go a little further away from that. We're going to be seeing a bunch of teams going down south, so that's quite interesting to see. Not a lot of teams going north these days because Element Mystic is not in this lobby.
Yeah, no Element Mystic to take Severny from everybody.
All the time, all the single time.
Always in Severny is Element Mystic. Always in the northern part of the map. Interesting to see Entis. They're shifting location this time. It is Yasnaya, and surprise, surprise, once again, VLG squaring off against 4AM. There is a Thompson. Forever's got the shotgun. He's dodging. Forever's out of ammo. Hikari comes around the corner. That grenade doing some damage, but not able to get a knock. Good stuff here from Hikari. The dancing with the Thompson. Going to finish off Forever. He's very, very weak. He has no heals, of course. All he has is whatever was on top of that roof. Not a good start. It's hard with that pump. It takes a long time to load it. And that's going to be one down for 4AM. Is this going to be, once again, VLG just dominating them here in the apartments?
That's unfortunate for Forever. He couldn't load the gun in time. The Tommy gun was faster to load, and that kind of set the fate there for him. Lou now in the apartment with his teammate there. The rest of VLG as well just farming up. Let's see if any more knocks happen or if VLG just wants to get out from this situation. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're about to see some nasty things happen. A lot of close-range guns. We saw Micro Uzi just a couple seconds ago, and obviously the pump is a very great gun in close range. Double barrel in the hands of Pignon. He has picked up an ump as well. A bunch of SMGs in this one. VLG now moving in hot. Hikari down super low, but Lambu's not scared. He has a Micro Uzi. Nice little setup by 4AM. Lambu comes in, gets knocked out. Deva goes in, gets knocked out. Hikari now trying to trade, but he gets knocked out too. Lou is going to be farming kills in that single room, single-handedly shutting down VLG by himself.
Oh, VLG did not expect two members of 4AM to be in there. A great trap from 4AM, recognizing VLG's tendencies. They know they love to push in through those stairs, and they push and they make them pay for it. Now, I'm going to criticize VLG's play a little bit on that push in a second, but let's see how this one finishes out. Spear does have an AK. No health available for him, though. He is already super weak. It's going to be one heck of a miracle if he's able to pull this out. Okay, he's got a few bandages at least, but that's not going to get him up to full health.
But the AK and a dream. AK is the gun that you probably would want in a situation like this. Barrel would have been better, but any 7mm gun would do the job. Let's see if he can do it. 4AM now, pushing up to the ceiling to see if there's any angle to work with. Lou's going to jump down. He has a barrel in his hand and a holographic on it too. Spear ready. Spear doesn't spot the player out. There you go. He has an AK. 27 bullets. 3 players. 9 each will do the job. Oh, the Molly! The Molly's gonna spread and toast. He gets to jump up the ceiling, but no! That's gonna be a bad push by Pignon. Right into his own Molly.
Look how many bullets he's got left. He's got to reload. He's only got 16 bullets in there. Great play here by Spear. If that's a nade, it's gonna finish it. It does. At least he picks up a point, but finally, 4AM is able to best VRLU Ghibli in the apartments. Now, where I want to go back to this for a second.
The push?
The push. Hikari needs to go first because he has the least amount of health. He needs to go in there. He's going to get knocked. Your first person is probably going to get knocked anyway. So the idea there is he goes in there and at least he can suffer those initial sprays and absorb a lot of those bullets and get the information for the rest of Ghibli there. That would have been, I think, the better play, but I think there was some pressure, some, urgency, a sense of urgency, of course, to get this down and over with. And moving himself back. Waste. Underneath Shadow. Looking. Waiting. Patience. Good spray from Waste. The reaction time, excellent for him. Now the return fire from Dangche trying to save his teammate from disaster, but no! Waste again with another knock, but he's the only one up for 4 angry men. Lou got knocked himself. A bunch of damage done from Hansia. Smokes are down as Waste tries to buy some time for the first aid, but there's a Molly here. Is it enough? It is just not close enough. He's able to scoot back a bit, and alive for now is Waste.
Hansi tried to push from the side, but he had to stop because bullets were flying his way. Waste is going to be continuing the execution onto Afrika. Finds another knock. The res was possible there, but it's going to be down to 2 versus 1. Waste's position has been revealed. EJ is trying to shoot out at it. Good shots, but Waste continues the execution.
No way he can do this. Waste might single-handedly take down Afrika. No, it's going to be Shadow. Saves the day, but Waste, what a performance there. He almost wiped Afrika by himself, and here comes Gexace. This fight's been going on way too long. They want to finish it. They do. Oh no, SMG steals that. Excuse me. From the other side is SMG. Now Baule does get taken down to the LongSkr. They were not expecting another team to be right on the heels of Shadow. Now some covering fire coming from Small. Are they going to be able to get to their fallen teammate? I don't see anyone that's super close. And indeed, it looks like Mad's going to turn.
Well, 4 a.m. now, 12 p.m. Matt 98 on a motorbike. I don't know if he can get to the position he wants to get to. GXA now pushing down to finish the kill onto Baule. In the meantime, Sadie's deep run into Element 36. Good knock onto Sophia. The nade might do the job here. That's going to be falling off towards the side. Yuka has a second one coming through, but that's not going to connect as well. Molly as well will be thrown into the house. So the res onto Sophia is not possible. Yuka eats that Molly from Aminot, gets knocked out, so he has to slow down for now.
Oh, KJ's lining one up. He's cooked it. This should be good. That should be a finish on Sophia. Doesn't get the knock, but a well-timed, well-spotted grenade is going to back Aminot off. Things falling apart for Element 36 up the stairs. Here comes Sadie's grenade being cooked for Aminot. Puts it down the stairs. Sadie's kind of figured something was up. They didn't like that situation. Back off in time to avoid much damage.
Aminot has an AK in hand, and we've seen AKs do put to work in a situation like this. Sadie's doesn't want to push up just yet. They want to put some more utilities in the face of Aminot. More flashes being thrown. KJ is going to clear out the bathroom now. Where Aminot would be is completely compromised. He's holding the corner and comes through as KJ, and that's going to be Aminot down. Element 36 knocked out from this lobby.
Yeah, it was a good push here by Sadie's. Element 36 picked up a kill early on in the fight, but eventually the rest of Element 36 able to regroup, finish the job. Solhewan Prince, Juanita. Lanren is inside of there. He surely got the information, I would assume, from Juanita. That grenade came up a little bit short, though, in the front of the door. If you can roll it up to the front of the door, you can basically do a bunch of damage to whatever's inside of there. Now Maxora's attention turned to his back, as Gexace had to be pushed up into a divot up there. Raining's trying to get some damage, see if he can buy some time for himself to throw a grenade. He does get it off, up and over into the smoke. Gets the knock on to Zednon. Savior coming up on the side, though, gets the knock on to Raining. So a trade here, 1-for-1 between Gexace and Solhewan Prince. Maxora taking a bunch of damage. Out duel Savior. Good shooting from Maxora.
And it's down to Booyahoo and LongSkr to do the deal for Gexace. Sparrow is going to be running hot in the motorcycle, and he's going to be parking right in between the scene of action here. Raining gets flushed up by LongSkr, so that's going to leave Juanita to do the job, but he's going to be running away. Maxora is going to be on top of the hill. The nades are getting cooked, but it's going to be thrown away from him. Luckily for him, he gets to hold onto his position for now. The flash is going to fall off a little far back as well.
An interesting rotation here from Juanita. He abandoned the house to regroup with Kim Goni up in the top. He brought a vehicle up there. What exactly is Solhewan Prince's plan right now? I'm a little surprised by that maneuver. Maxora comes down the hill. There's another fight springing between TSG, and I believe that Sadie's down there. Yes, indeed. Sadie's and Dowan still on the backside of everything. Now, don't count Maxora out, guys. He hasn't been to an international land before, but this guy is absolutely insane in Korea, is Maxora. So we're looking forward to seeing him. At one point, he was even on Genji for a very brief amount of time. And now Kim Goni is sent up to the shack, and Lanren finished. So now Juanita has traded places with his teammate. I think Juanita actually might have died. I might have seen a skull over his head there.
You shouldn't forget Dowan. He knocked out a player from Sadie's with a nade, and that got stolen away. So Sadie's is now done. Dowan's still in this game, still prone down behind the backs of TSG. He's going to stand up now, waiting, lined up. One spray, second one easy, set, and done for Dowan.
Incredible stuff here from Dowan. What an individual performance. He can sense that someone's coming from his back, but 911 is there in time to save his teammates and finish Doan off. Got to give a lot of credit to that guy. The LongSkr able to outdo a Kali. Kali down and out very quick there from LongSkr. Good round for this guy so far, picking up a couple big points for GEX Ace. But now they have a tough situation. Soleil Prince, and then once again, Tianba setting up on that same exact hill they had last time. Entis found themselves that southern part of the circle they liked. So a lot of teams doing exactly what they did last round, able to work their positions well. And now Lurena finds Magzora. So things for Soleil Prince falling apart. Kim Go-ni, the only one left. Start making their way down the hill. Helen finally makes Z9 pay for all that shooting he's been doing from up there. Gets the knock onto him. I assume that's Rezible for Tianba. There's the shack for Entis. That's a nice position they have on the southern edge. Good grenade from Kale. Finds Little Ghost. Little Ghost now in a bit of trouble on the ground. No flush yet for Kale. Kale was already hurt. Takes some damage from Lulu always. Trade potentially coming. XS sending it in that vehicle. XS rolls up next to Kale. It's going to be XS who finds Under. Down and out quickly. Just Indigo left for Entis.
Indigo is going to spot out 9, put some damage into him, but what more can he do for Entis? He can probably just hide in there, try to earn more placement points, but this game looks to be out of the hands of Entis now. Now T1 crawling by the trees. Oliver is going to knock out Z9 Max. Tianba now paying for all the dirty they've done. They have to come down the hill now. And that's going to be Adder doing more dirty. It's Lynch and out knocked. He's going to find the second one. No more bullets, but he does have the SKS. Now Nade being popped. That might land right in the face of Lurena. That arch is going to be right at it, but it's going to fall off a little far away.
Yeah, it just took a huge bounce. The arc was too high. The grenade bounced like it had rubber around the outside of it. The rest of T1 still alive. Adder gets even more damage in. Adder, can he see? He saw the backpack. He's going to get the finish. Adder knocks Tianba out of this. The second place team taken down by the first place team. Good moment there for T1 to establish themselves as the top team for now, but there's a team that's interested in trying to claim that throne. It's Infantry rolling up.
Now it's Infantry going for the 2-2 split, and it looks like this is working very nicely. They picked the right time to do it, but 9-11 is going to put that 3x to the spray, almost finishing the kill onto Boliang, but that was just not there for him. Adder now knocking on Boliang, so that's going to do it for Infantry. More volleys coming through, but I don't think that's going to connect. 9 gets backed off from the smoke, but there's enough of smoke still there for him. Rest of Infantry. LongSkr is going to open up towards Volibear. Good headshot onto him in the vehicle. Jiaoyang finishing the kill for the point there. And now Starlord trying to punish LongSkr from that one, but he finds the rock to work with.
How is that man that good? It is just impeccable how good his shooting is LongSkr. Great at flanking, great at finding angles. He's amazing. There's nothing else to say about him. Starlord gonna find another kill on to TSG. Adder gets 9 from Infantry knocked there. Good shooting from him. He continues his hot day. Him and Starlord are absolutely all over these leaderboards right now. You can see Infantry still 4, but one of them knocked. T1 has great angles onto Infantry, but the circle moves away from both of them. So they're going to have to re-rotate into this. What is the vehicle situation like? Rex does go down. So that is going to be one death for T1. Infantry goes for the res. They're going to get it. But how are they going to get into this circle too? There's a lot of crossfire between these two teams. The positioning is going to be really important, and maybe COC might open the door for somebody. XS has an AWM.
Champions of competition paid T1 back some benefits they had from them. So that's going to be Rex out and done. That opens up the gate for Infantry to actually move into the next circle. That's going to be Lulu. Oh, he's knocking out Adder, so even worse is going to be T1. Adder finished off by LongSkr. That nade is going to go right on the foot of Starlord. T1 is getting shattered apart like glass.
Yeah, T1 had to deal with both of these teams on their flanks. They got sandwiched between COC and Infantry. Infantry taking advantage of that fight, hearing some good, opportunities for themselves, and they're going to finish it off. 9 pokes around, although he does get knocked over by the vehicle. Oh, 9. I don't think there's enough time. No. That circle is going to finish you down, so that is going to be a loss for Infantry, but a fantastic push, and now looking at this, COC may very well end up being the beneficiary of all of this.
Indigo's still in this lobby, so let's see if he can snake a couple kills out from this one. But Infantry, after losing 9, they're still in this lobby. Boliang gets to use the medkit in time. Lulu always almost getting the bullets onto LongSkr. Takes him down to half HP, but not more than that. And now, look at how Lulu always is on top of the hut. Like, the way this guy finds angles is insane.
Yeah, really smart play from Lulu always, and now he's going to readjust. He finds a different angle. Is he just going to send it for these crates?
Oh my god.
He wants new gear. You can see his vest is very beat up. Now is Under going to make him pay for this because he has been hanging out. Excuse me, Indigo. It's Indigo from OG Anentes, not Under, my bad. Indigo comes out and makes him pay. He had no idea someone was still in there. A perfect grenade finishes the job. The greed is punished for him, and now Indigo takes a bunch of damage. He tries to peek out, and LongSkr is like, bro, you've been in there long enough, so go back in. Go back in your home.
This might be Entis taking second place because these two teams, Infantry and Champions of Competition, have to fight this one out, but Indigo can just chill in his hut, watch some Netflix, and just be like, you guys do it, I'm just going to chill this one out. So Infantry is going to be sending it towards Champions of Competition's way. Molly's being thrown, Nade's being thrown. XS takes a bunch of damage, has to back off, pull the medkit, that Nade's going to fall right next to him. So close, super down low, but he has enough time to pull the medkit. Look at the Molly placements. That's stuck in between. Jiaoyang has a good angle, but some bullets are coming through for him as well. Boliang gets knocked out. LongSkr is going to be putting some SLR to work.
Oh my god.
LongSkr's nades are going to knock out XS. How many more players do COC have now?
He's so good. LongSkr is a one-man wrecking crew. Indigo did finish off Boliang. Now he's trying to outduel LongSkr. No way, Jose. LongSkr too good, too fast. Coming up with 5 kills in this round. Now, Lil Ghost has been doing a fantastic job sniping Infantry from distance, but the rest of his team has been torn apart in the process. It is just him versus the most dangerous team in the world. Going across, LongSkr sees it. LongSkr repositioning, but it's going to be Jiaoyang taking him down. Infantry takes the last game of the day to close out day number 1 here at PCS2 Asia.
Day number 1 is evened out. 2 wins towards Korea and 2 wins.